French people are good in many things, but English isn't one of them. So I think she's French Indian. My question: if you could be reborn, would you choose to be reborn as a man or a woman? I think I want to be reborn as a man. The question goes on, just to see if there's any difference. I'm Sri Lankan. Oh, she's not Indian, but born and raised in France. And my parents are very strict with relationships and all. When I was young, they didn't even want me to talk to boys. And my brother, he had a girlfriend for a long time and married her last year. Me, on the other hand, had to go on dates secretly and with the constant fear of suddenly running into a family member. I dated someone for 6 years. It didn't end well. Then arranged marriage with a complete stranger. I had to face domestic abuse and a divorce. After then, I tried dating one last time, but I realized that something broke inside me and I wasn't interested in being in a relationship anymore. So my love life, not so great. Thankfully, I have great friends and my job makes me happy. And your videos. I'm so sorry, Sabina. I've been through a lot. I'm 32 now. Wow, she's just 1 year older than me. I want to be alone and live a peaceful life, but nobody agrees or understands it. And they all think it's impossible for a girl to live by herself. What are your thoughts on this? Maybe men's life is even more complicated. I don't know. I'm sure it's not easy for you guys too. Or it's just not about being a man or a girl, but about making good choices and doing the right things. Watching Simple Ken and listening to you makes me wonder about a lot of things. And she says nice things about the show. Okay, what a very heavy question from Sabina. Man, she's been through a lot. If there are any parents listening, please do not do this to your daughters. I mean, it's so hypocritical that you do this. You give freedom to your sons and not your daughters. I get it. It's more dangerous for girls in India especially. But man, the solution is not to cage them because they get pretty emotionally stunted in choosing a life partner. And arranged marriage doesn't always work, as you can see. And a lot of people discuss that reasons where, back in the day marriages worked. Now marriage is not working because people have so many needs. That's like saying back in the day, people didn't need a lot of medicines. Yeah, because you died or you survived. Now, a lot of people are not dying because we have a lot of medicines. So the same way, back in the day, people didn't have a lot of needs because they didn't have freedom. And whoever they married, they couldn't divorce. So they were happily in bad marriages. Now, the human beings are just the same. Now they have a voice and they can say what they want in a marriage and choose happiness and actually choose to leave. So marriages are not falling apart. It's just that people are being treated like people now and like human beings with needs and wants and not asked to compromise so much also. Not saying you shouldn't compromise. Marriage or any relationship has a lot of compromise, but we just want basic stuff like don't hit us, respect us as a person and love us. Anyway, Sabina's question. I think she changed from the man or woman question to just I feel, Sabina, if you are not going for therapy, please do. It'll really help you. I don't think you're broken or there's anything wrong with you. It's just that you have been through a lot of trauma and you should definitely introspect and go through with it and see if maybe it's affecting you said something very tragic, that something is broken inside of me, so I couldn't continue the relationship. That's not a normal feeling. So maybe go to just not feel broken. That could, I keep saying, if therapy makes you feel even 10% better, it's worth it. Okay, even 10% better, it's your life and your brain and you are in one jail. If you're not happy in that jail, you're screwed. Mind jail. So even if it makes your life 10% better, just go for it. You don't want to feel 10% better. You just want to feel shitty. Anyway, again, if I was in your situation, I would not assume that I don't want to be with anybody. If you enjoy relationships, this whole broken feeling obviously is coming from trust issues and abuse and trauma. Because you obviously been through so many bad experiences that you're scared now, and that's natural. So go for therapy, figure it out. Maybe you might have healed enough to have the courage to date again. Hey, if listening to 1 hour long podcast isn't your thing, this is a perfect channel for you. Subscribe for more such short recordings of me talking alone or with my friends. And I won't be a true YouTuber if I don't say like, share and subscribe. Bye.